Brown girls are beautiful. Excuse me for a second. I'm trying to clip this phone in here. So, my apologies. All right. All right. That's a lot better. I hope I can be seen and heard, y'all. Today's live stream, don't go down without a fight. Don't go down without a fight, y'all. And it's hard because life is not easy. Life is very, very unpredictable and it's scary, especially when you're faced with a lot. And people don't talk about a lot of things that they go through. Nobody actually comes on and tells everything that they're going through, especially people on social media. They only show you what they want to show you. Um, and it's easy for people to sit.
People don't talk about a lot of
Sorry,
things that they
sorry,
go
y'all.
through.
Just making sure
Um,
I'm showing up. A lot of times people want to make it seem like, they have this picture perfect life. Everything is all good. They're glamorous. They're trying to act like they're celebrities on a celebrity status level. But that's really not true, y'all. A lot of times people are, hey, no more cults and labels. Eric Marcuson, how are you? Thank you so much. A lot of times people are trying to paint these picture perfect lives, but y'all, life is not like that. Life is, it has so many unexpected things that goes on around here that you try to prepare the best way you can, and you can never be fully prepared for everything that's going to happen. Like, you think you got it all together, you're about to do this, you're about to do that, and then all of a sudden, bam, something comes and slams you in the face, something you never even thought of. And I just don't like when people set up these unrealistic expectations and stuff like on social media, and they try to paint these glamour perfect, picture perfect lives, because that is not the case. Thank you so much for saying hit the like. Thank you all. And I just want to say I hope y'all are having a wonderful work week or start to your day. Today is Tuesday, y'all. My phone is dimming out. I can't even hardly see my phone. You like my hand gestures, Eric? Thank you. I'm sorry. I notice I do talk with my hands a lot. Yeah, I washed my hair earlier, so this is why it's looking like it's going to frizz up, by the way. This is just the beginning effects, but by the time it's all said and done, my hair's going to be like this. But right now, I needed to get out of the house. So I just want to say for those of you out there that are really, really facing stuff, please don't go down without a fight. I know it's easy to say, oh, I just want to give up. But if you give up, where are you going to be? You are going to wish that you at least had fought, right? So even if you feel defeated in life, even if you feel like you don't have any other more moves to make, you have exhausted all resources, I just want you to please rely on yourself, rely on your abilities, rely on your brain, your ability to think, your analyzation skills, your ability to decipher, because there can be so many people giving you advice and they don't really know the intricacies of your problems or what you have going on. And it's easy for people to sit on the sidelines to offer all this advice and tell you all these things that you should do when they're not in your situation. And everybody is faced with something different in this world. Everybody's not going to have the same experience if they try to use what somebody told them to do. Maybe that worked for them, maybe that's not going to work like that for you. And it's different ways that we all have to navigate in this life. Eric, you said so beautiful that you take care of your nails. Well, thank you so much. Cutie Pot, thank you. And sometimes we can get caught up in thinking, well, I tried what they told me, and it's not, why is it not working for me? I'm doing what they said, but it's not working for me. It's not meant to work like that for you because you are a unique individual. Yeah, we all have unique DNA running through our veins. We all have unique personalities. We are so divinely unique. Even twins are not the same. And you have one twin doing one thing and one twin doing another thing. So for somebody to try to curtail this recipe and tell you that it's going to work, that's why I take issue with a lot of these people that be like, oh, buy my course, tap into my course. I'm selling courses, tap into me. I'm a life coach. You can sit up there and say that you're a life coach all you want, but you don't know the intricacies of somebody's personal life. People have family issues, people may have health ailments, you know People are dealing with living arrangements, transportation situations, financial issues, job stress, trying to start businesses. They don't get support. There are a lot of people that don't get support and stuff like that. So if you're bored, why don't you find something to do? Unique, universe, unity, unity. Yes, yes, yes. So, I mean, I just feel like don't go down without a fight. And fighting means fighting for your life for real, for real. Like when you fight, you just can't give up. You know, in the back of your mind, it feels like I don't even want to deal with this today. I just feel like just saying F it and just forget it. But like, if you do that, where you going to end up? You're not going to end up anywhere. So we got to keep going, y'all. We got to keep moving and we got to keep going forward with anything. That's even if like you're dealing with a health situation and the doctors want to tell you one thing, but if you keep on doing your research and find some, remedies for yourself and you know your body better than anybody else in this world, I want you to keep manifesting and keep speaking positivity and healing over yourself. If you're dealing with somebody that tells you you can't do something, you can't get this is unattainable, don't even listen to them, push it out and stay focused so much that you push everything out and you stay focused on that one thing that you're trying to do. Whatever you're trying to achieve, we can't sit here and listen to other people because they're not walking in your shoes. You said self love, very much so true. Ignore the troll, give them no energy, they want attention. Yeah, so even like when I come on here and do these live streams, I notice that I attract negativity as well as the positivity. So I'm focused on the positive, I'm not focused on the negative. That's not going to get me anywhere. And unfortunately there are people that are so miserable in this world, that's the only attention they can get is to come on a stranger's live stream and cry out for attention. So that lets you know how miserable their lives are. And when you are living a miserable life, you want to make other people miserable. And that's what goes on in this world. That's what goes on like all around us, y'all. And I was listening to this story earlier today. And the story happened off of Sunset Boulevard at a cookout in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm going to probably talk about it later on if I have the time and energy. But there was a coworker working at the cookout with some other coworker. They got to arguing late at night about a dirty pan or a dirty dish. It was a man and a woman. The woman had a son that was 7 years old, and the guy, he was real young. So after they got to arguing, they started yelling at each other. One of them cussed at the other person, so I guess he cussed at her. Because he cussed at her, her temper flared up. She threw a pan at him, and I think it hit him in the head. Well, what did he do? He went and got a gun and shot her 5 times. So she ended up, unalived, not here anymore to see her son, all because of an argument that started over a dirty dish. But y'all, what I am telling you is that argument was not over a dirty dish. That argument was deeper than that. Tempers flared because people are frustrated. It's other underlying issues that they're going through. And a lot of times you think it's because of, oh, it happened because of that. It didn't happen. These people are under pressure. When people are under pressure, sometimes they react in a very negative way. So you got to really think about, what do you have to lose in this world? She lost her life because she threw a pan and hit him in the head. He reacted, went and got a gun, shot her 5 times. Now she's not here. She can't even see her son grow up. And it happened just like that. Now he's locked up and he's facing time behind bars and he will have a criminal record. At the cookout, y'all. At the freaking cookout. It wasn't worth it. Thank you so much. Butterlight. Great words, well put. Shiny and bright. You have a beautiful aura. Thank you so much. So, when you have a beautiful aura, protect it, y'all. When you have something that is special about you, protect it, because there are people that come into your energetic field because they want to pull from that. And you'll know who these people are because they have weird energy and the gut feeling in your stomach, and you'll have warnings telling you, like it's a warning sign, a caution sign, flashing red lights, like watch out for them, red flag, red flag. Don't ignore that, y'all. Every time I've tried to see the better in people or overlook certain things, I end up really finding out their true colors. So this is why I say life is a fight. Don't give up without a fight, y'all. You're going to face so many atrocities in life, and especially if you carry a bright light, especially if you are a special gift to this world, you are going to attract so much negativity that is not even funny. There have been people, I've heard so many stories about these people out here that are jealous of one another, especially like these females, nice looking women. They have like hair salons and businesses, and because of jealousy, other females have gotten into an argument, found out where they work, killed them, shot them, did whatever, ended their lives tragically just out of jealousy. So that's why you got to be real careful too what you post on the internet, because people are very vicious in this world and they're very jealous. You said facts. Yes, indeed. And you just never know who really is your friend, because like they said, those two coworkers that were working at the cookout, they said they had like a family environment, that all of them used to get along and consider each other family. And this lady, she used to take people, give them rides home from work and stuff. So, and they said they were both very good people. You could be a good person all you want, it doesn't matter. People will end your life. So you just have to move strategically out here. And whatever your energy is telling you, do not ignore it and pay attention to it. Intuition helps a lot. Trusting instincts, a moral compass. Yes, indeed, Butterlight. Make sure you like, share, subscribe too. It's very important to listen to your intuition, because a lot of times people will try to talk you out of it. Like if you feel like somebody's energy was not right, move with integrity. That's right. If you feel like somebody's energy is not right, stop trying to always second guess yourself, because when you talk to other people, they'll make you feel like, oh, nah, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. But if you keep feeling that energy from that person, it's like that. It's like that. And sometimes, how they say, keep your friends close and your enemies even closer. Sometimes you got to watch your enemies, but don't let them know that you know that they're your enemy. Like those people at work, that obviously they were not family. They felt like family, but they weren't family, because why would you go and shoot this woman? But then again, why would she throw a pan and hit him in the head? See, that's when you have to have accountability for your actions, because you never know the ramifications of what your actions will cause. So if they say for every action there is a cause. You can't go around taking a pan and throwing it at somebody. Even if he is a man, I just don't condone either one of their actions. You have to learn self control, emotional maturity, and you know that you have a son to go to home to. Why would you assault someone with a frying pan? And then see that led to the ending of her life. So I don't agree with that. People gaslight your gifts because they are afraid you will exactly surpass them, excel and surpass them. They always do. That is nothing new. People will always do. If you read this book, I forgot the name of it, but one of the laws is the 48 laws of power. It says one of the laws is never outshine thy master. So if someone teaches you something and you excel at it better than what they do, they say never outshine thy master, because the master will become basically envious and jealous of the student. And that's stupid to me, because when teachers go to school and teach children, are they going to get jealous because the child is, knowledgeable and more intelligent than what they were at that age? Y'all, we're living in the age of technology. These children are far way more advanced than what I was when I was younger. They are born to a cell phone, knowing how to work it, knowing how to use an iPad, how to use all these electronic devices. What are we going to do? Get jealous and sad and be envious and jealous of the younger generation? Because that's ridiculous. You said me too. I have that book online. Oh yeah, the 48 Laws of Power. It's a very interesting book. I haven't read the whole thing, but I did have the 48 laws printed out for me by one of the attorneys, because she had it sitting on her wall, and I said, can I get a copy of that? And she printed it out for me. But I also feel that even though they say never outshine thy master, one thing about it is I feel that you should be able to show your gifts and your talents and your abilities without other people hating on you. You should not have to control and keep yourself composed and basically be so controlled that you can't shine the way you want to. Like, that's craziness. And if other people have a problem with it, then that's their issue. Now, I do know in certain capacities that you nanotechnology, I know in certain capacities you have to play naive. All right, y'all, I am signing out. My phone overheated and I had to wait. I had to put it in front of the air conditioning vent to cool it off. So thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all for tapping in with me. Signing out.